Welcome back to my channel at Theatrically Jerry. My name's Jerry. This is part 3 on VSHOW's S712 Kuan. Part 3, I'm just going to go over my final thoughts on this light fixture and whether or not it's worth the asking price. So you can get this particular light fixture from VSHOW for around $800. Some other places $1,000. So it's a sub $1,000 light fixture, which is adequately priced for a 450 watt LED moving head light fixture, especially a 3-in-1, so a beam spot wash. So I do approve the price tag of this light fixture because it is packing a lot of technology in it. I love the Psi motors. They're very quiet. I love the electronic magnetic coating, so it's a much more precise movement on the light fixture. I do love that it is a CMY as well as a color wheel, so you do have two different options for your color mixing. I love that they have included the ability to select your RAW or CREE. I prefer the 90. I'm not sure why they went with 70 on the lower end, so I do not like that the default CREE is 70 on this. The color render index is 70. That seems a little low to me. 75 would have been acceptable. 80 would have been right where it should be. But they make up for it with the 90 CREE filter that you can activate on one of the channels. I also like that they have included two different prisms. The prisms look great. They flow smoothly. I like the look of the effect that they give. I love the fixture's layout is great. The body as well as the chassis is beautiful for a light fixture. I love VSHOW's custom in-house programming of their light fixtures as well as component selection. The quality control on these is great for a light fixture. And I also love their packaging. If you haven't already, you can check out my unboxing video on this light fixture. They package it very well. This front optics is very clean. I love when the glass arrives and it's clean and it's not dirty from fingerprints. This is a rather large optic, so it looks gorgeous on this light fixture. And the transmittance of light through it is excellent. I do like that it is a 20,000 hour life expectancy on the LED light engine. That's always a plus. A couple of things I do not like about this light fixture, because I do have to give you the pros and cons, unfortunately, but a lot of people like when I do that. Cons, I do not like the buttons here. So these buttons are iffy. Sometimes they work well and sometimes they don't, and they're kind of hard to navigate through the menu system here. I'm not sure why the right button is back and the left button is forwards. I feel like they got those mixed up. The feedback on them's weird because you don't actually feel like you're touching a button because you're touching glass. This entire front is glass, and the buttons are just images that are printed onto glass, and there's actually sensors behind it that pick up when you're touching the buttons. So I feel like that was unnecessary. They should have just gotten rid of the buttons, period, and just had a touchscreen LCD display, which is not included with this. So I don't care for the navigation of this. There were some spelling errors on the user interface, which they said they're going to issue updates on, so at least they listen to their customers, which is great. I do have a guy that I write from VSHOW. His name's VSHOW Jack. He's one of the managers for VSHOW. He's very responsive. You can get a hold of him on WhatsApp and he will answer any questions or problems you have. So I did point out that there were a couple spelling mistakes on here. I do like how quiet the fans are, considering there's probably over 8 fans total in this. It's a very quiet light fixture. So they did a great job with sound on this light fixture. It's perfect for a theater, like I stated. These light fixtures are actually going up in one of the theaters I'm working at. They're going to go into use very soon. I like to use them as effects lights on stage, but they're so versatile because they're a 3-in-1. I love the 3-in-1. I would have liked to seen a framing on this, but framing is for more expensive light fixtures, so they had to do without framing to get the pricing just right. I also like the quick lock C-clamps that they include. I like that they fold up underneath the body here, and you don't have to worry about finding them because they're constantly attached to the light fixture. They're not necessarily new, but they are starting to be produced and put on a lot of newer light fixtures. Saves a lot of time and headache trying to find your clamps to clamp your light fixture to your truss. So I do like that as well. The 16-bit linear dimming is superior on this. I'm not sure how they achieve that because it's really hard to dim LED lights, but they have achieved it, and they give you several options for dimming curves. I love that about this light fixture. One other thing I didn't care for about this light fixture is the locks. They only have a lock for the tilt, and they didn't include one for the pan. I would have preferred a pan and tilt lock. I do like to lock my light fixtures when I'm moving them so they're not moving around. This one locks great on the tilt, but on the pan it is just wobbling all over when you're carrying it. I wish they would have included a lock for that as well. There's nothing else that I can see on this light fixture that is a con to me. The fixture is built very well. I like the PA6 nylon that they use. It's nicer looking than ABS molds, so they did a great job with that. The layout on the back was also great. And like I had said earlier in part 1, and if you haven't watched part 1, go ahead and check that out. I love the aesthetics of the chassis and all the little design features that they have custom done for this light fixture. This fixture's very nice looking. Now, with that being said, that is going to conclude part 3 of the S712 Kuan by VSHOW. I will be producing a sound video separately so you can hear the sound of the fans as well as the motors, and you can judge if it's too loud for you or not. I'll be doing a very quick review on sound for that. I also have a separate video that is going to show you all of the gobos. Some of the glass gobos are really beautiful on this fixture, and I'm also going to show you the colors it's capable of producing. That will be on a separate video that I will release later on. I do appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments on this light fixture, you can comment down below. I do read all comments and respond to them. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel at Theatrically Jerry. I review a lot of light fixtures, such as this one, and several others. I also review DJ equipment and atmospherics, effects. Anything that interests me and that interests you, I will be reviewing. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching.